The 18th century marked a turning point in Kerala's history. The once mighty Chera Empire had long since fragmented. Kerala was now a patchwork of kingdoms, often caught in power struggles. The Zamarin of Calicut, the Raja of Travancore, and the Raja of Cochin were the major players. European powers entered the scene, eager for trade and dominance. The Portuguese arrived first, drawn by the lucrative spice trade. They established a strong presence, especially in coastal areas. The Dutch followed, challenging Portuguese hegemony. They formed alliances with local rulers to further their interests. By the mid-18th century, the British emerged as the dominant force. This period witnessed significant social stratification. The Nair aristocracy held considerable power and privilege. They played a dominant role in the region's political and social life. Brahmins enjoyed a high social standing, controlling temples and religious institutions. Lower castes and communities faced widespread discrimination and marginalization. This rigid social hierarchy would become a major catalyst for future social reform movements. The 18th century laid the groundwork for the momentous changes that would sweep Kerala in the following centuries. The arrival of Europeans, particularly the British, had a profound impact. It led to new political alliances and power dynamics. The existing social order, marked by stark inequalities, faced growing challenges. These challenges sowed the seeds for the social and political awakening that would shape Kerala's destiny. The 18th century witnessed the stirrings of social change in Kerala. Reformers began to question age-old customs and practices. They advocated for a more just and equitable society. One of the earliest social reformers was Sri Narayana Guru. Sri Narayana Guru emerged from the Ejava community, which faced severe social discrimination at the time. He preached the message of one caste, one religion, one God for all. His teachings challenged the existing caste hierarchy. He emphasized education and self-reliance as paths to upliftment for marginalized communities. Another prominent reformer was Chatampi Swamikal. He came from a lower caste background and experienced discrimination firsthand. Swamikal traveled extensively throughout Kerala, preaching against untouchability and advocating for social equality. He stressed the importance of education and encouraged people to break free from superstition and blind beliefs. These early reformers played a crucial role in awakening the social conscience of Kerala. They challenged the established order and inspired generations to fight for a more just and equitable society. Their efforts laid the groundwork for the larger social reform movements that would emerge in the 19th and 20th centuries, ultimately leading to significant progress in the dismantling of caste barriers and the upliftment of marginalized communities. The 19th century witnessed the rise of Indian nationalism. This had a profound impact on Kerala. The struggle for independence from British rule resonated deeply with the people. It galvanized them to demand greater autonomy and self-governance. The Indian National Congress gained traction in Kerala. It became a platform for voicing the aspirations of the people. Leaders like K. Kalappan and Patam Thanu Pillai emerged as prominent figures in the nationalist movement. They mobilized support for the freedom struggle and advocated for a united and independent India. Alongside the mainstream nationalist movement, Kerala saw the emergence of various regional and community-specific movements. These movements sought to address the specific grievances and aspirations of their respective communities. The Nair Service Society advocated for the rights of the Nair community. It worked towards their social and educational advancement. The Sri Narayana Dharma Paripalana Yogam continued the legacy of Sri Narayana Guru. It focused on the upliftment of the Ejava community. These movements, while advocating for specific communities, also contributed to the larger goal of Indian independence. They recognized that a free India would provide a more conducive environment for achieving social justice and equality. The fight against British rule became intertwined with the struggle against social evils and the quest for a more just and equitable society. India achieved independence in 1947. This marked a new chapter in Kerala's history. However, the question of Kerala's own statehood remained. Kerala, as it stood, was fragmented into different administrative units. These were the kingdoms of Travancore, Cochin, and Malabar. The movement for a united Kerala gained momentum. People from all walks of life rallied behind this demand. They recognized the cultural and linguistic unity of the region. They believed that a unified Kerala would be stronger and more prosperous. The state's reorganization committee was formed in 1953 to look into the matter. Finally, on November 1st, 1956, Kerala was born. This was a momentous occasion. It marked the culmination of years of struggle and aspirations. The new state encompassed the territories of Travancore, Cochin and Malabar. However, 4 Tamil-speaking taluks of the erstwhile Travancore kingdom were merged with Madras state. This was based on linguistic lines. The formation of Kerala was a testament to the power of unity. It signified a new era of hope and progress for the people of Kerala. It paved the way for the state to chart its own course and shape its own destiny. The dream of a united and prosperous Kerala was finally realized.